Today's horoscope, Aries September 17th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You can be inclined to want to take things easy today. With an eclipse tomorrow and the moons move into your privacy sector, it's a better time to lay low and avoid taking on much. You can feel pleasantly desirous, and a dreamy frame of mind serves as a nice detour from the usual routine. However, with today's Venus-Chiron transit, insecurities can sometimes get the best of you or others in your circle today. This can lead to feeling a bit off in your interactions or vulnerable. You might wonder how someone feels about you or how deep a commitment is. While you shouldn't allow vague worries and doubts to hold you back in the long term, it might be better to wait for a better day to make choices about significant matters. If soft spots are triggered easily, it's a chance to take a closer look and discover ways to repair them. Jupiter is one of the world's most favorite planets in our solar. This is because Jupiter is known as the Great Benefic and spills golden blessings upon our paths. Also, since it is the ruler of expansion and luck, it amplifies the themes that the zodiac sign in which it orbits within rules. As it ventures through Gemini, we will experience a much more social air when it comes to our personal or romantic lives. However, because Gemini can be a bit fickle, people may be a bit more indecisive or allergic to commitment. Who can help you heal? Trusting others with work is not easy. You could have dealt with past coworkers who tried to hurt you in one way or another. These fears may come back as Venus in Libra opposes Chiron retrograde in your sign. It might be challenging to let coworkers in. You may need help to ask or accept help even if you need it. Coworkers may mean well, but you may fear the worst. Although challenging, you should allow yourself to try again. Heal your relationship wounds by trying to trust a coworker throughout your workday. You enjoy the praise of many, but you are quite often almost allergic to criticism, probably because you receive so little of it. People are impressed by your high energy level and your ability to get things done. Try opening yourself up to areas you need to learn about. How are you in the healthy diet department? Are you focused more on maintaining weight levels than what's really going on under the surface? This is known as cheating on your health, and there are consequences. The vibrations of the day are speaking about starting up a long-term activity by setting up a project. You have a great need for independence, and your autonomous nature will be encouraging you to trace a path without the help of your family and friends. Your taste for taking personal initiative means the days to come will be positive. Indeed, the period could rapidly turn out to be very promising in your sentimental life, even if you come up against some difficulties from time to time. As Venus, the planet of love, enters her final week in your relationship sector, the conditions are ideal both now and for the future. The Sun is set to return just a few hours before Venus departs, and Mercury, the planet of communication, will follow 3 days later. This ensures that your relationships will be well supported. During her last days, Venus focuses on listening to your heart while separating from a positive alignment with Jupiter in your communication sector and collaborating with the Moon to harness the laws of attraction and synchronicity. As Venus, the planet of love, moves into her final 7 days in your relationship sector, she is starting to separate from a friendly aspect to Jupiter in your communication sector that peaked yesterday, but they will remain closely aligned. With the Sun due to return to your relationship sector just before Venus leaves and Mercury, the planet of communication, 3 days later, this is the start of a partnership between the communication and relationship gods that will endure. Daily Planetary Overview. Let someone into Dia Euro, especially when Venus in Libra opposes Chiron retrograde in Aries. This cosmic alignment creates a powerful moment for vulnerability, and though being open can be scary, it's also incredibly healing. Think about it, many of us have had our hearts broken or been hurt by someone we trusted. It's only natural to want to shield yourself from getting hurt again. But while protecting yourself is understandable, it can also block you from experiencing the deep, meaningful connections your heart truly craves. Today, the universe is offering you a rare and wonderful opportunity to open up to someone, to let them see the real you. It could be a friend, a loved one, or even a new person entering your life. Don't let this chance pass by, because it has the potential to heal old wounds and help you move forward with a lighter heart. Have you ever had a conversation with someone where, afterward, you felt as though a weight had been lifted? That's the kind of moment you could experience today if you're willing to be vulnerable. Even if you feel that the facts of a situation are clear and you're certain about your decisions, it's still wise to use common sense and listen to your heart before reaching a final conclusion. Sometimes, the answers aren't just logical, they're emotional too. And in moments like these, it's important to remember that life is about more than just material concerns. Loved ones, personal fulfillment, and emotional well-being are equally important pieces of the puzzle. Today, you have the ability to see things in their true context. You have clarity, and with that clarity comes the wisdom to take the right steps forward. Trust yourself. Your instincts are spot on, and you'll know the precise path to take if you tune into what your heart is telling you. Right now, you might be feeling a bit tense or restless, and it can be hard to pinpoint exactly why. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems fine on the surface, but deep down, something just feels off? It's that kind of energy, a sense of unease that's hard to explain. It's important to not let this internal tension spill over into your interactions with others. Stress can be contagious, and if left unchecked, small frustrations can grow into larger conflicts. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a moment to step back. Consider going for a long walk, meditating, or writing down your thoughts to clear your mind. Sometimes, creating a little bit of space for yourself is all it takes to bring clarity and calm to a chaotic mind. Have you ever noticed how a simple change in environment or a few minutes of reflection can completely shift your perspective? Give yourself permission to step back today and let that clarity come through. On the bright side, one of the most beautiful things happening right now is the way you're naturally attracting others. People are drawn to your energy, your words, and your actions. They're picking up on the kindness and empathy you're radiating. And that makes today a perfect time to explore joint ventures or collaborations. Whether it's strengthening a close relationship or forming a new friendship, you're in the right space to build connections that matter. Lean into that energy. Have you ever had someone tell you how much they appreciate your kindness, or how something you said or did helped them through a tough time? That's the impact you're having right now, even if you don't fully realize it. Your understanding and compassionate nature are shining through, making you someone others want to be around, someone they trust. So, don't shy away from this energy. Use it to build deeper connections, to create moments of real, authentic joy for yourself and others. Today is a day for opening up, for leaning into your relationships, and for letting go of any tension that's been holding you back. What's one area of your life where you could let someone in a little more? What conversations have you been avoiding because they felt too vulnerable? Share your thoughts and experiences below. Let's create a space where we can support and uplift each other. After all, vulnerability is a strength, and sometimes just sharing your story can make all the difference.